to Beetle, where we all chew on the fattest issue of dentistry world.
I'm Rafifa.
I'm Val.
And I'm Clarice.
Here we have two doctors to help us navigate throughout the painful world of traumatic ulcer.
Oh, without further ado, let's call our fellow doctor. We present you Dr. Molare and Dr. Churo Chomber to consult us all.
With the power of two doctors and three moderators, we're sure to make this ulcer theme journey a breeze, or at least a little less painful. How are you doing, Doc?
Hi everyone, I am Dr. Churo and I've never felt better.
Sounds great, Doc. Now moving on to Dr. Mon. How's my favorite doctor doing?
Doing great, thanks mate.
Now that we know our doctors are doing great, we're diving more first into traumatic ulcers. So, folks sit back, relax, and maybe not bite your tongue. You know, just to be safe.
So, Dr. Churo and Dr. Molar, can you explain what a traumatic ulcer is for our listeners?
Absolutely. A traumatic ulcer is one of all disorders that often occur characterized by ulcerative lesion with loss of epithelial layers exceeding the basal membrane. They are caused by mechanical damage like contact with sharp foodstuff, accidental biting during mastication, talking, or even sleeping. And also thermal, electrical, and chemical burns. Traumatic ulcers are most common on the tongue, lips, and vocal mucosa.
Well, what Dr. Muller is trying to say that, well, maybe the definition that you gave is a bit too long, so I'll just make it short. Okay, so what Dr. Muller is trying to say again is, well, a traumatic ulcer is like that little unexpected bump on the highway of your mouth.
Yes, that's what I meant. And taking a real pain in the ass. Well, you know what I meant.
Ooh, they do sound really scary. And why does the traumatic ulcer often happen?
Well, yes. Well, sometimes when you're too excited to eat our meal, we can sometimes bite our mucosa here, or known as our cheeks, and it could lead to lesions. And yes, that could hurt a bit.
Not just that, traumatic ulcers can be due to various factors, including accidental biting oneself while talking, sleeping, or during mastication, fractured caries, malpose, malformed teeth, premature eruption of teeth, poorly maintained, and ill-fitting dental prosthetic appliance.
Well, to add up, there are also iatrogenic trauma, mechanical trauma such as, well, irritation, sharp, or even hard foods that can actually affect lesions.
Fun fact, traumatic ulcers are considered the most common oral ulceration.
Now, that's nice to know.
Now, as we dig deeper, what different traumatic ulcer with any other ulcer?
Now, well, traumatic ulcers, by the name itself, it is traumatic ulcer from trauma. So, well, we can conclude that traumatic ulcers actually happen due to trauma.
Okay, but how does the ulcer happen, like specifically?
Oh well, the pathogenesis of traumatic ulcer is related to the injury or trauma to oral mucosa, which leads to the inflammation of an ulcer. The exact pathogenesis of traumatic ulcer is not fully understood, but it is thought to involve a complex interplay of factors, including mechanical damage to the oral mucosa, inflammation, and impaired healing. The ulceration is typically chronic and may not have an obvious source of trauma.
As what you have mentioned, Doc, traumatic ulcer can be really painful. Is there any way we could ever relieve the pain and how to heal those traumatic ulcers?
Of course there is. Mind helping me explain, Dr. Shiro?
Sure, of course. Well, there are many various ways that a patient can actually heal their traumatic ulcers. Well, first and foremost, you can use a relieving gel such as an aloe vera gel. You should make sure to consume enough vitamin C and especially cold water, and make sure to avoid acidic food because it might hurt your ulcer. And then most importantly, you must keep your oral health clean. Well, you can brush your teeth twice a day, and you can also make sure to use and floss your teeth regularly.
And that's a wrap for today, To Be Told podcast. We hope we have made your journey through traumatic ulcer a little less painful.
And if you have any ulcer-related story, share them with us on social media using hashtag #ToBeTold.
Thanks for listening, and remember, laughter is the best medicine, even if it makes your ulcer hurt a little less. Bye-bye!